Cody Co. I remember that name.
Welcome back to That's Cringe, ladies and gentlemen.
This is just a little pencil, and that was called acting. You're welcome. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for coming. I am just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and way too many opinions. And I have a lot of opinions about the return, the very calculated return of Cody Co. or Cody Collegesic. Collegesic, whatever his government name is. Before we go any further, let's talk about today's sponsor, which is Typology. Typology is a French skincare brand created in Paris, and they are the top selling brand in France for online skincare, but they're still under the radar here in the US. With everything made in France, they do comply with the stringent European regulations for cosmetics, which ban over 1,300 ingredients. And let's not even compare that to the much smaller banned list here in the US. They are simple, minimalist, and effective. And of course, vegan and cruelty-free, and made with over 80% ingredients of natural origin. I've been using Typology for, I want to say about 5 to 6 months now, and absolutely, I am obsessed with it. Their concealer is one of the best I have ever tried. Their tinted serum is absolutely amazing. It's light yet buildable. And that honestly goes for all of their products, and their lip oils is, again, one of the best that I've ever tried. I love the way it feels on my lips. And today, thanks to Typology, we do have an exclusive offer for you guys. By clicking the link in my description box, you can receive a free biphase makeup remover with 1% Pea Peptides and Castor Oil. I would be showing it on screen, but hey, it's in my bathroom because I use it almost every night. So if you click that link in my description box, you'll be receiving that for free with any $40 Typology purchase. So thank you again, Typology, for sponsoring this video and now being a continued sponsor of my channel. You guys, thank you to you for supporting my sponsors. Y'all seem to be loving the Typology products as well. Now, in case you don't know, let's go over really quickly who Cody Co is, why he was gone to where he can return. I mean, unwelcomed in my opinion, and all that, just in case, you are living under a rock. Cody Co is a commentary YouTuber who got his start on the app called Vine. After Vine went kaput, there were only a select few of creators who were actually able to transition over to YouTube quite successfully, Cody Co being one of them. Cody does primarily reactionary commentary content on his YouTube channel and has had many videos go quite viral. Cody started podcasting with his podcast called Insanely Chill, and at times it was a solo podcast. And then, as one does, I'm sure he realized that it is better if you do have a co-host that you have great energy with. In comes Noel Miller. Now, Noel and Cody started the podcast, The Tiny Meat Gang, after having so much success together from their That's Cringe series on YouTube on Cody's channel. Their podcast obviously was quite successful as well. So successful, in fact, that they were actually able to transition just the Tiny Meat Gang podcast into an entire studio where they do have other podcasts signed under them. Cody Co also has multiple other channels too. So his main channel has over 5 million subscribers. Then he has a second channel called Cody Co. And then he also has one for Insanely Chill, his podcast. And then the one with the least amount of subscribers, I believe it's around 200 to 300,000 subscribers, is his Cody Trains channel. And no, that's not a channel where he talks about model trains. It is a channel where he talks about and does vlog style content regarding like him training for marathons, half marathons, triathlons, the Ironman, and stuff like that. And so as you can imagine, with a commentary creator, if you're not sitting here cracking jokes at your desk, you're going to have a lot smaller of an audience. So with that Cody Trains channel, that is definitely a much more condensed, dedicated audience base opposed to his main channel and his second channel. Now let's get into the cancellation of it all, or the canceled of it all, because in May 2024, so a little bit over 6 months ago, the YouTuber and podcaster Tana Mojo, or Tana Mugadugu, as we lovingly call her here, and as Pete Davidson lovingly calls her, Tana was on tour with her podcast gaggle of characters, her and Brooke Schofield, and a few other rotating side characters supporting people that they usually have involved in the podcast. They were on stage during one of their live shows. And a lot of times during these live shows, they'll say things like, don't take videos, don't post this anywhere, because they don't want the experience to be ruined for anyone who, let's say, like I'm going to the show in a week and they've been touring and then I see like everything from the show online. It's like, okay, well now that's the magic is spoiled, so to speak. So they were doing a game on stage where someone is put in the hot seat. They ask like rapid fire questions and you have to answer. Tana was in the hot seat and they asked her who is the person that you've hooked up with in the past that has the smallest you know what. And she started laughing, said Cody Co. She said, don't judge me. I was 17, blah, blah.
So this clip, Tana is on a tour right now. And this TikTok, we saw it yesterday. It was uploaded yesterday. It wasn't going, I wouldn't even say I guess it's going viral now. It has 52,000 likes, which kind of surprised me. It's not a lot. I think a lot of people are like, they like him a lot and they really are like doing any kind of mental gymnastic to just ignore it.
The thing was, she previously said she was, she talked about this previously and she said she was 17 or 18, but never confirmed the age. And now she says 17.
So there were rumors that he had sex with her when she was 17 that have been floating around for a while.
Now, here is the thing, is that I feel like it was widely known in this industry, not to be like, I'm on the back end, guys. I have insider info. But I feel like it is, or was widely known, even just to the public, that Tana and Cody had hooked up previously. But the thing is that Tana had always said and prefaced it with, oh, I was 17, 18. She would always say 18 at the end of that to try to protect herself or protect him. I don't know. Protect the situation, to excuse it rather, to make it not sound as creepy. When in reality, there is that power dynamic because she has looked at the dates now and she was 17. She was underage. He was 25 and she was 17. And there was that power dynamic because yes, she was an influencer too, but she had been a fan of him for so long and he was a lot more popular, a lot more, well off, a lot more well received. And so there was that power dynamic of the fan and the influencer or the public figure, and it's just extremely inappropriate. Also, it has later come out that apparently he knew that she was underage, and so that's super interesting and gross, obviously.
How do you know Tana? Tana Manju, who I love.
She was a fan of mine before she got famous.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I want to date her.
She's 18.
Sorry, Lena. I'm saying this strictly to piss off Lena.
Anyway. I think she hit me up randomly one time. I was in Vegas and she lives in Vegas and she's like, I don't know, I like your stuff or whatever. And I was like, thanks. And then all of a sudden she blew the fuck up on YouTube.
Right.
And so
the tables turned.
I remember, I watched one of her YouTube videos and I was like, she's actually really funny. She's honest. She's not all crazy for the camera. I guess she puts it on a little bit for the camera, but it's but she's cool and she's funny. And so
how do you feel about I got with a toothbrush? Question mark. I watched 8 minutes of that to figure out that she didn't get with a toothbrush.
Oh, so that's just clickbait.
Yeah, but it was, I think she was the one who did that one, or she's done a bunch of funny ones that actually got me to watch them, where it was implying that she did something.
But of course, after all of that came out, since then, Cody Co has not made a statement. He has not said anything. He basically just went away, right? Disappeared. Not only from his main channel, his second channel, his other channels, his podcasts, the podcast network itself. They came out with a statement saying that Cody Co is not going to be involved in day-to-day activities anymore. I think they phrased it like that, meaning okay, he's still going to be in charge, but not be front-facing and not be on the actual podcast itself.
Thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. And the reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. And so this episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set. And that's kind of the plan.
Like I said, that happened in May, and really over the summer, everyone was freaking out about it, wondering if he was going to make a statement or not, and he didn't, which is wild. So he stopped posting altogether. So about a month ago now, Cody had started posting to his Cody Trains channel again. And the thing is that his statement, if you want to call it that, was actually included in a video at the very end of it. It's the last 3 minutes of the video, and it's a video titled 34 miles. And there's nothing in the description box. There's There's nothing in there. And it's really, really interesting. And so he states in that video that he let down his fans, you know, because he had been like making fun of people on the internet for like doing shitty things or acting a certain way. But then like he did something, but it's weird because he doesn't acknowledge what he did, doesn't really talk about it. And a lot of people have said that he can't because I guess because he's not I don't know, he has like his visa or something, or he doesn't have like a citizenship. I don't know. So there is no statute of limitations in regards to like what he is talking about because it was in Florida. Listen, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know, but it's just real weird. And obviously like, yeah, if he was to admit to it, like it would probably make it worse. But also it's like, there is no admitting to it. Like clearly you went away for 6 months. Obviously it happened. Like that's an admission in its own.
I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. You know, I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online. So, you know, I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best out there that I can. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. And so that's the plan.
So I want to correct myself real quick because 5 seconds ago I just said that it was his apology or whatever was within like the last 3 minutes of the video that he posted titled 34 miles. It is, but that's not how long it is. It's like hardly a minute and a half, which is crazy.
Cody Co came back with a workout thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing. You just come back. I worked out, guys. My felonies are expunged.
Honestly, it's
Yeah, so what? I
true.
that girl. I ran 1,000 miles.
It's so fucking true. Like, I feel like next time I get canceled, I'm just gonna like
The
do
judge-
Pilates on video.
If you do like a serious crime, the judge should just offer you 2 things: jail time
And an Aloe
or
membership.
or run 1,000 miles
It's
in
actually
6 months.
crazy.
That's the way to get uncanceled. Look at it. Hey guys, I know I killed that guy, but look at these abs.
It is so
You know what I'm
fucking
talking about?
crazy.
Check this out.
And that, as someone who like looked up to him in regards to like content creation and all that for years, is so frustrating. But then it's also like, okay, well, has he done anything on the back end? And has he like talked to Tana? Did he apologize to her? Because I really do think that he should and needs to, because the one time she tried to talk about this before this whole entire situation, it was closer to his wedding. It was like a month or like a week before or something like that. And she'd been talking about it and it was like kind of gaining speed. And he texted her and he was like, we good? Like, I'm getting married this weekend. I don't like want. And it's like, sir, I'm sorry. Is you being a statutory Stanley interrupting your plans? Cody, Mr. College Essex, what are you doing? Also, I do hope that his wife and his baby are okay during all of this, because dear God, I hope that just like right after having like their baby's not even a year old yet. And holy, I could not imagine going through this and postpartum depression. I don't even know if she is dealing with that, but holy crap, that would be awful. Okay, so here's the thing is that he posted that about a month ago. So realistically, it was almost exactly 6 months after everything happened. Now, since this little tiny addressing a tiny little thing, which didn't even address it, what he was mainly addressing was his return to YouTube, which is so interesting. Since then, though, a lot of people have been saying like, okay, he's coming back, like slowly he's going to make his way back to content on his main channel. And I'm not surprised because in my opinion, I think he, and in the opinion of a lot of people, he was testing the waters of his most dedicated audience and figuring out like, okay, how is it going to be, you know, coming back to the internet, right? And like slowly making his way up like the ladder, so to speak, of like his channels that are under his like umbrella, right? So Cody Trains, and then Cody and Co, and then, you know, his main channel. So this video has almost 500,000 views. This is the most viewed one on his channel and on this channel in general. And it has over 5,000 comments. That's a lot of comments. That's a lot of comments per the, you know, view ratio. That's wild. I would be very interested to see how many thumbs down it has. I don't think I can even see that. But anyways, one of the top comments here has 9 0.5 thousand likes and 31 replies. And it says, wait, why are you training? You're already so good at running away from your problems. Someone else said, bro, testing the waters on the smallest platform he has. Interesting tactic, which it not only is an interesting tactic, but from like a marketing standpoint and a YouTube standpoint and a, creator standpoint, it's a really good tactic because this audience is the one that not only found him and like loves his commentary, but follows like his life and will be more dedicated and likes him more as a human rather than just him watching a video on the internet and like laughing along with him, And that bro testing the waters one has 14,000 likes. That's crazy. Another one says, why is he acting like he already apologized and is trying to move forward? Is he gaslighting his audience? Someone said, chat, is this real? And then Cody Co admit to what he did challenge, Impossible Edition. And those are all funny. Yes, they're hilarious, but I agree with them. And this one is very, very apt. This says, Cody, the reason people's opinion of you may have changed in recent months is not because you used to criticize or make fun of people online. It's because what you did is wrong. It's that simple. Another person said, damn, that's cringe in real life. And another one said, it's giving divorced dad. Overall, I feel like those videos did well. And then even since then, he has posted the next video. And all of these next videos don't mention this at all. It's all, training and stuff like that in that same type of genre. And so this next one he posted, a little bit after that, and it's 105,000 views, and then 82,000, 71,000, 66,000, 66,000. And since then he's been super consistent on this channel. And it's just really interesting because it is truly like vlog content. And I'd say like for the amount of subscribers he has, the views are pretty consistent and pretty good. So I think after seeing that, he went ahead and decided, okay, and of course this is just my own professional opinion here, but I think he maybe thought, okay, so that one is doing well. Let's see how commentary is going to do. So he posted a video reacting to a game show, The Button, which is pretty popular videos on YouTube, on his Cody Co channel, which has over 2 million subscribers. And the last video got over 400,000 views, and that was just 5 days ago. And these videos get usually like 1 million views. And so your first video back after 6 months of not posting, getting half as many as they usually get just within the first 5 days is pretty good. And so then he posted another one. This was 2 days ago, and it's like reacting to like the Mr. Beast games. And still over 200,000 views within 2 days. Like that's still pretty damn good too. So I think, again, like I said, he's been seeing how it's going, posting to this channel. And then I think he will be posting to his main channel in the next month or two. And then after that, it'll just be business as usual. And it'll be like nothing ever happened, because let's be honest, that's how he was acting in the past too, is like nothing ever happened. And that's crazy. That is so crazy that it only took 6 months for a certain amount of an audience to forget, I guess you could say. I don't think anyone's going to forget, but to forget what happened. What? That's crazy.
I think honest to God though, like him and I have he will always have fans, like he really.
Do you know how to get him back?
I don't know if I feel vengeful.
You want to get vengeance?
No,
quit vaping,
I just said
quit vaping, start running.
And then imagine
run a sub 3 marathon, 3-hour marathon.
That's low key funny as.
Now, I don't think he needs to like publicly apologize to Tana. I think that might do more harm to her. But I feel like, I don't know. I can't even imagine being this public of a figure and going through this on her side. But then also like the legality aspect of it too. It's like, couldn't he get deported? Not to like laugh after saying the word deported. Sorry.
I think as far as I understand, and I'm not like the most knowledgeable on this issue at all, but as far as I understand, I think the statute of limitations is probably passed. Even though, given the age of both parties involved, Tana Mojo being 17 at the time, Cody Co being 25 at the time, and knowingly engaging in what is known as statutory rape on a minor, it's still a crime, despite the fact that the statute of limitations is most likely passed at this point. Having said that, obviously it could be, Cody could still be open for civil litigation.
There's so much that goes into this, but to get down to like the black and white aspect of it and to take the like Tana of it out of it, it's just disrespectful to your followers and the people who respected you and enjoyed your content for so long and got you to where you are, got you to the point where you could buy Reese Witherspoon's old house. Yeah, that's who owned their house, Cody Co's house, before he bought it. The compound you live on, like you're disrespecting the people who got you there, who had loved you for so long. You're disrespecting me. It's a me. I'm talking about me. Yeah, it's insane. So that's my prediction. I think that he's going to come back to his main channel in the next month or two because his second channel is doing good. He's probably already filmed a video for his first channel. And yikes. It's sad. It's upsetting. Anyways, I have a doctor's appointment to go to. So, ladies, schedule your annual appointment. Go get your cooter looked at. And if you are new, thanks for watching. If you're not new, thank you also for watching and for being here. If you are not subscribed though, I don't know what your butt looks like. Why does it look like that? Do you have one? I would not know. But if you are subscribed, your butt looks so good. And that's what you get if you subscribed. Your butt looks good. Who needs a BBL when you can just subscribe to my channel and your butt will look 95% better 100% of the time. Listen, I'm not a scientist. I'm just reading off the facts. Okay, baby girl. All right. So I'll see you in my next video. And guys, if I'm right, come back to this video, comment, and tell me that I am a witch. So I'm a witch and I know the future. That's not what witches do. Anyways. Okay, bye.